Hello, I'm Susie. There's only one time a year that I like pink and red together. That's Valentine's Day. Let's get started. So, Valentine's Day is mostly red, pink, and white. So it's really the combination of certain reds and certain pinks. I've got a little collection here I've got today, and we're going to hand paint a design that you can do at home. So I've got some polish already started, and we're going to paint the designs on top of that. I've left one naked, so we can do a negative space heart. Let me show you this beautiful pink glittery polish I found. It's by OPI. It's the Hello Kitty collection, and it's called Starry-Eyed for Dear Daniel. Kind of neat to have a polish named after you. So we're going to play with that. I've got that on this hand, actually. See how pretty that is? I love it. This is just a tile. I forget where I saw this, but this is just a ceramic tile that you buy at Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever you live. They're excellent for painting because you can just clean it up and it doesn't get damaged or anything. So we're going to take some of this Hello Kitty glitter and we're going to put it on here. Because this brush, look at this brush, it's way too big to be painting a design with. So I thought this would look really pretty contrasting off of the white. Everything looks good contrasting off of white, but I thought this would look nice. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of color with my dotting tool. And in my mind, I'm drawing a line down this way. Can't get it close to the cuticle, that's when you can use your dotting tool. It's going to need a couple coats. Let's get the dotting tool, and you can use a really fine brush for this too. That might even work better. See how close I'm getting into the side there? You just want to fill it in there. Okay, and then we're going to get a little tiny brush. This is the Petit Macaroon. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint a half a heart. I'm not sure this design's really working for me. Okay, so let's do some X's and O's. And again, big fat brush. I'm using the clear jelly stamping polish. It's really dense. It's got a really strong pigment. So it is white. You could almost use one coat. So we're going to put that on the little tray again. And I'm going to use a dotting tool. You want to have a bit of a steady hand. I will tell you, drawing circles is very hard. So having a dotting tool really does help. So here's an O. You want to make it a little bit bigger. And you see X's and O's. So we should put an X there, put an O here, and then go down here. And they're not going to be perfect, but this is art and it's hand drawn. So then I'm going to use this little tool again, and I'm going to dip in my polish. Going to draw an X. Now this is upside down, so it's a little harder sometimes.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. But I did it a little bit crooked.
That's a nail art design I think I could even do.
Yeah, well, maybe one day we should try that. It's art. It looks kind of cute, actually. I can live with that. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit because I'm going to show you another little trick to make them look more like O's. Now, I found it's really difficult to do this negative space with polish. So if you've got yourself some gel paint moves much more fluid. It's a little bit thinner. You just need a little light so you can cure it. And that's what we're going to do today. It is much, much more fluid and it looks better in the long run because polish can be a little bit streaky because it's trying to dry. Okay. So I'm just going to dip in and get a little bit of gel polish. Now when I'm doing a heart, I will mark my little points where it comes in like this and the bottom point because you want those to line up. Hearts are very forgiving. And there's where I want the top to be, and that's where I want the bottom. So when you're painting a heart, I just think of it as two C's that are together. It's hard to make them even, but you just think of two C's. It might be a little easier. I'm doing this upside down, so I hope it works. I'm gonna go high. And then my idea is to see it around and then come right to that point. You can go beyond it because you're gonna paint it. This is where it gets hard. It's so much harder to do the other side. So then, why this is called negative space, actually because of the final look. It looks like you've taken away the part where the inside of the heart, because you're gonna paint all around it. If you're painting this with nail polish dries as you're working with it. You're more than likely to see streaks. If it's fast drying, you gotta be a fast painter. You're gonna be in trouble. Let me just check this side. Okay, so now I can see by looking at it this way, it's a little bit crooked. So I'm gonna fix that. I just want it to be as symmetrical as I can. So now I'm just trying to fix my heart. That's a little bit better. See that little tiny peak? I'm gonna bring it down a little tiny bit in the center. And when the bottom of the heart comes in, instead of keeping it thick like that, you can just kind of like twinge it in just a little bit. Now hearts are very forgiving. You can be all sorts of different hearts. You can make it look kind of cartoony. It can be very opposite on either side. It's very forgiving. Okay, now with that, you do gotta nuke it away from your gel jar. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my X's and O's and I'm gonna get the original base color. I'm gonna put a little bit on the ceramic tile. Then I'm gonna go back to my dotting tool and I'm going to pick up the background color and I'm gonna put it in the center of the O. But you can only do this when the polish is dry.
Oh, I was gonna say, those aren't O's, those are circles, but
right.
You had it all figured out. I'm glad I didn't say anything. I would have looked very clever.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Yeah, lovely.
I wish I painted it a little bit more symmetrical.
Oh, they're beautiful.
It's upside down. I didn't forget. I'm not really sold on this one. I'm not really liking it.
I'm not saying anything.
That means you don't like it either. Let's get the white. I'm going to put it on my ceramic tile. And I'm going to get my dotting tool once again. And it'll kind of tie in with the X and O's. And I'm just going to do just some cute little polka dots. It should pop really nice off this glitter. I'm going to offset them. See how there's in the center? Go in the center, but go over a bit. So take those two in the center and go over a bit. These two, center it and go over. That's how you can get kind of an offset. And then you can line this one up with this one. That polka dots is really cute, actually. I like that. I'm wearing a polka dot shirt, so I guess that says something. Okay, so I am not really liking that. It might have been cute if it wasn't glitter, maybe. That's what it was. I just fell in love with this pink glitter so much. But I hate that. I really didn't It's on there pretty good. Back to square one. So I'm going to paint. You'll be able to see actually how dense this stuff really is. Look at this white paint. This is one coat. That's incredible. Which is good because we'll let that dry. I'm thinking we just write something nice on there. And I'm going to do it with this gel paint. Should I write heart or love? Love is less letters. That'd be easier. It's cute. My O is a little rough. I could have done that with a dotting tool, but that's way better than that glittery heart. I didn't like that at all. That's cute. That's hand painting.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Okay, so one of them is a gel top coat and the other ones are nail polish. Now this one needs a little time to dry, so let's do the gel top coat. Remember we did the gel paint on that negative space. Secure that right in there. And give it a nuke. Then I'm going to top coat all the nail polish with nail polish top coat, and we'll check out those reveals. So there's a few little designs and techniques to get you through your Valentine's Day. I'll see you in the next video.